Amazon
Hello,
distracted us
welcome back
because
to
it's
Weekend Movie Bros. I am one half of Weekend Movie Bros. He is the other half. That's an idiot. Yep, right there. And he changed his room again. I just realized that. I like this angle better, so it's okay.
like 20 minutes.
And, I am Jacob, the person you see most often. Hi. Am I? It's a lie?
That's not a lie, but it still hurts.
Well, I've given you plenty of opportunities to fix it.
And I can't help the fact that certain things come up and I can't control the fact. Okay?
I don't know. Just
Hi,
text me.
everybody.
But it's okay. We are watching a TV show. We are back with TV reactions. It's been a minute, a month. Which actually, technically, I guess we took off the entire month of May, anyways. Like in general, like when it came to reaction period content, we watched the last episode of Chucky. And we're so disappointed and sad by it that we were like, you know what?
It
Let's take
really
a break.
just took us off in general. Yeah. So now we're going to watch Star Wars live with people.
I'm a bit nervous about that statement, but I'm really, really excited for the Acolyte, anyways. I'm so obsessed with this era of Star Wars. I have so many questions. I'm so curious about it. I think the cast looks phenomenal. And there's also this idea of like a murder mystery Star Wars show that does sound interesting. I've also only seen the teaser trailer, so I have no idea. I know there's some really big surprises that people are like, oh, we already know the mystery that get revealed in episode 1. So I'm curious to see what those are. And also, the lightsaber whip, which I've seen like a glance up. I just want to know the physics. How does that happen? How do you build one and never make one again?
So I have a bashful statement here. I think the lightsaber whip is the stupidest thing Star Wars has ever done. I think it works well in comic books, and I think it works well in books. But however, how the hell do you bend light?
See, that's an excellent question, and I don't think we're gonna get any scientific proof how in this series. But that's
That's how I
okay.
felt. Well, that's how I felt during the Flash when he made lightning whips. I'm like, that don't make sense.
Or
But anyway,
how let's never forget how Wonder Woman whips wind.
oh,
It was really beautiful when I saw it in theaters. I will give it
yeah,
credit, but it did not
yeah,
hold up anywhere else.
no.
All right. Well, we have a whole reaction to that. If you're interested, Wonder Woman 1984. Zachary did not like it. I think I remember kind of enjoying it. It was a bit of a mess of a time, though, to be fair. That being said, let's watch something hopefully much better. The reviews are excellent, so
Yes.
I am
And we are
hopeful.
watching, to let everybody know, that way you can just keep going with us. We are watching episodes 1 and 2 together. We're not going to take a break during the middle. We'll save our reactions and commentaries till after episode 2. So we'll just feed you right into episode 2 once it's over.
Yes, and I do have a little thing that's going to pop up right here that says episode 1. We also have a little thing down here asking if you need help with if you pop up later on and asking where we're at in the episode. We can always do that. That's in every review. This normally is not because normally when we watch one episode of a television show, but this had a 2-episode premiere, so makes it a bit different. All right. That being said, Zachary, are you ready for a new Star Wars show?
I don't know. We're about to find out, though.
I'm
In
excited.
3, 2, 1, may the force be with you.
He started before me. I heard the little noise, but that's okay.
Oh, did I?
Yes, sure did.
Backing it
That's
up.
okay.
Backing it up. I'm at 0,
I'm
0,
not.
0. You're not?
No,
Oh, what are you? Well,
I
I
just
was trying to
went
be
for
nice.
I'm going back because you went back, but like, okay, I'm on a black screen. Are you on a
You're on a
black
black screen? All
Yeah,
right.
right before the
3,
Star Wars
2.
logo.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh my god, it's a helmet.
It's a lot of helmets.
It is. It's so beautiful. It was such a good choice to do it this way, though. To be fair, I do love their logo. And look, it's prideful.
It is.
Good, because we're in June.
Whoa. We never get the Lucasfilm in front of anything. That's new. 100 years before the rise of the Empire was a time of peace. The Jedi Order and the Galactic Republic have been prosperities for prosperous for centuries without war, but in a dark corner of the galaxy, a powerful few learn to use the Force in secret. Da, da, da. One of them, a lone assassin, risks discovery to seek revenge.
Ooh, I love a revenge story. Oh, I'm gonna be eating well today. Okay. Also, we have practical sets and stuff. I've not watched one of these with practical sets.
Yeah, that's right, because you didn't watch Andor.
I did not.
What a shame.
What is it?
That looks real practical. Okay.
That's an interesting looking little creature. Everything okay?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Oh.
I turned on the subtitles and the internet has so many new options. Oh my god, that's so cool looking.
Practical Star Wars, man. It does wonders.
Carry him off.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, this.
Okay.
Oh man, I thought you were gonna snap his neck. Oh.
Ooh. Whoa.
There's a reason why you get Trinity in Star Wars. Oh, it's cool.
Oh. It would be absolutely wild if Carrie Ann Moss dies here.
I think you're seeing things before I see things because I don't see things. Wait, what? Are you ahead of me?
I don't think so. They're still fighting. I'm just saying. Wouldn't that be a wild
Oh,
first opening?
that'd be insane.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, oh, she's a green.
was joking. He was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke.
There's no way.
Well, I would say that's why she's not doing press.
Yeah, they want to spoil it.
Oh my god. Pull the other one from her heart. It'd be so cool. That didn't happen. Maybe a little too dark for Star Wars. It's fair.
I don't know, man. We're getting there.
Don't kill him. He seems so sweet. Oh, you better not murder him.
Oh,
I think I'm a little ahead of you.
a little bit. Yeah, that thing's adorable.
Okay, I paused for like 2 seconds. Hopefully that caught us up. All right, I'm in the intro. Are you in the intro?
Yep, I'm in the intro now.
Okay, we should be good now.
Fantastic opening.
I was joking. I just want you to know I didn't mean to call it.
Well, think about it. The whole concept of the show is a murder mystery. A Jedi is killed. We now know what Jedi is killed.
Yeah, but we also know the mystery. Well, we know the murder. Oh, hold on. Do we know the mystery? I guess we don't know why.
Do we know? I'm so confused.
Oh? The fuck are you?
New droid. Oh, Pip. Hey, he's a pit boy. Oh, that was a good one.
Her hair's shorter.
Yeah. Philic, okay. Oh, they're doing negotiations, is what they're doing. They're doing negotiations, Jacob. Those are episode 1. Those are part of Newt Gunray's race.
Whoa. We're in space. I wasn't expecting to go in space today. Well, I like space. I know that we're.
I guess since they found out how to do this with an Ahsoka show, I guess they figured out how they could do it here. Maybe. Ooh, I like. I'm proud of Star Wars. They're no longer Chinese. Give them up, everybody. They were the most racist things in episode 1.
Oh, okay.
Whoa! There will be a toy of Pip. And Pip
Sure, there already is.
Ooh! Oh! Oh, last time you said you got it, it blew up.
That is true. I wouldn't really trust you. Maybe it's because I just saw you murder. Sorry.
Allergies have been sucking this summer, have they not been?
Oh, it's horrible.
It's terrible.
Oh?
Neither side of my nose can have any pleasure. It's just like.
That is a wild statement to make on the internet.
It's true. One side's always stuffy and the other side's not. So it's just like a constant.
So my nose can always have pleasure. That's going to be sad.
That's not what I meant.
Oh! Oh, hey, I recognize him. Oh my god. It is Yord. That's an interesting design. To live in a world where this is
Isn't it crazy that if you are a hardcore Star Wars fan, you've already dealt with these people already because of Jedi Survivor?
I had to look up something. Hold on.
Of course you do.
I just want to know if this is the same main character that I'm thinking of. So I'll just give me a second. God will do the Star Wars deep dive.
Wait a minute, is this the...
Hold on.
This looks like him.
That's what my thought was.
It looks like he's on the front cover of a book, Jake.
That's what my thought was.
His name's Yord.
Yeah. I had to pull out my one thing so I can figure out when I read it.
You know who looked at their child and said, "I will name thee Yord"?
Star Wars, I guess. They weird.
Mothers. She cut her hair.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I thought of something crazy I'm gonna keep to myself.
I don't think it is the same character.
Okay.
Same time period, though.
I have
We'll see. Just wait. Just wait. See, if this is a murder mystery, we already once again know the murderer. The whole point of a murder mystery is you're guessing who did the murder, right?
There's more to it.
It has to be further.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's pretty cool. You're still like it's okay. Oh, he has a little butt plate, doesn't he? Interesting ship's design.
My theory could be correct, but oh, Coruscant. Oh.
There he is. It's crazy to think that he learned the English language for the show. He had no idea how to speak it. He got hired. And they're like, you have to know English. And they're like, okay.
Let me tell you, he's pretty fluent.
Who's that? That looks like a familiar actress.
Into the breeze, I see fire.
The orange kid with the little nipples is freaking me out.
What now?
The fish.
The fish.
The
What
orange
fish?
one. Look for the orange one. You can't
Jacob,
miss it.
That's not a fish.
It's creeping me out.
He's awesome. Leave him alone.
I think he needs a haircut.
He doesn't have hair.
Well, maybe he needs to grow some.
He probably can't.
Get a wig. Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Would you call it violent?
I said that's one way to put it. She did get stabbed in the heart. Is this like a Kylo Ren type of moment?
I don't think so.
You know what I'm talking about, though?
Yeah, I don't think so, though.
Okay.
If the angle I'm thinking is correct, then it's not that. It
We'll see.
is. It's way more interesting if that's the case of what I'm thinking.
I'd also like to mention, normally I'd say go ahead and say your theory. We tend to talk about our theories while we watch the show. But because my theory was correct, it makes me a bit more...
Insane.
Makes me...
You theorized and killed her off.
I only killed her off because you said she wasn't doing press.
They promoted the shit that Carrie-Anne Moss was in the show for a good 12 minutes.
Well, I wonder if there's flashbacks. Maybe she is in the show. Maybe she's just not a part of it. Oh, what the fuck is that? What?
It looks like a guy in a Wookiee costume without the head on.
It looks like a guy who's getting throated by an animal.
Or a face hugger. Oh, well, hey, there you go. Okay. Jacob, you need to stop talking.
Oh, so he's being throated. Gotcha.
You win. Dude, it is so cool seeing High Republic droids. That is such a cool thing to see in live action. That's so cool. And creepy.
Whoa. That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't see that?
That's wild.
It's really neat. They implemented a little bit in Rebels when it comes to the droids. It's really cool.
What the fuck?
Whoa!
It's like penis face. You don't want to be in that pod. You might not want to be in the ship either.
Also,
But
why is she struggling so hard? She has the Force.
Yeah, that's so interesting as well. There must be something more going on here. Because
I think I'm correct.
Okay, well, hold on.
Because when she fought Adara, she used the Force just fine. There was no struggle with it.
Yeah, that's not the case here.
Yep.
She definitely tried to use it, though.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Pip is a little useful thing.
Oh no! My show paused.
Your
It's
show
back.
paused?
Yeah.
Okay. Where you at?
I'm at 22:45.
Okay, I'm at 22:48.
Okay. So I'll let you know. And go.
Okay. Yeah, but we don't know what he did. It might not be worth it. What the fuck? This is why you should be kind. What an intriguing idea, though.
You know what she reminds me of, and she's giving me vibes of? Cal.
Oh.
I'm getting a lot of good Cal vibes.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, they're doing the Spaceballs joke. I don't think they're. I don't think they go that deep in the Star Wars lore, but this is a Spaceballs joke. What's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken.
Oh, it's an icy planet. A good thing he just don't explode.
Yeah.
That would be wild. It explodes and she dies, and then we don't we got two people.
My theory is still correct at that point. If that happens,
That's wild. Oh, here. I do not love the look.
the hair. So she's still a Padawan. She has the braid still.
Mm-hmm.
That's really awesome. The pods took him back to Coruscant anyway. Just so crazy watching all the Republic stuff and just looking at what the Empire will become.
Yep.
Using probe droids, the way they do the shields, it's so Empire. Again, his English is really good.
I had no idea the look of it when he started.
Do you think he'll speak English in Squid Game 2?
That would be wild. He does his own dub.
He does his own dub.
Well, she's not dead. That's good because they're promoting the shit out of her.
Probably because she's doing good toys. Nothing.
No. There was something there.
It was something there. But we're not talking about it. So after we watch both episodes.
I heard toys.
No.
Okay.
They haven't promoted a lot of toys for the show, which makes me very intrigued. And like, they usually promote the shit out of the toy part of Star Wars when the shows come out. They really haven't been doing it with this one.
Did you say twin?
No.
Look at me. He did. That's an excellent theory. Interesting.
Okay, now let's open it the wind. Think about it. Her hair is shorter. She really can't use the Force. It would make sense. Is that a Wookiee?
Is it her twin? Okay, now I understand you just crash landed, your head hurts. We probably should not be following people out into the snow. Think about your well-being.
Yordle-hee-hoo.
They're like, we can't put Baby Yoda in here, so we're going to call someone named Yord. Yorda.
So that is the other thing.
Oh, Yord. Titties in Star Wars. It's a suggestion.
I think Daphne Keene is playing a kind of quasi Spock character who doesn't know how to show emotion. I'm assuming her race doesn't, because the way she acts is very Spockish.
Huh.
Son of a bitch, was I right? No. She's too young. But maybe May's older?
Yeah, I'm saying she's too young now.
Maybe this is the last thing OSHA remembers of May. Okay. I am really intrigued. This is really good. Okay, now we're back at the bar.
Oh yeah, that's what this is. You're right. It's pretty good casting.
Let's fucking go.
Oh, because she doesn't have the thing on her forehead.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel pretty good about this. I never get my theories correct ever.
So
that is wow.
Okay, I think that's the thing that people were talking about. I think it got revealed in a trailer that it was twins.
I'm so glad we watched teasers and just stopped.
This must be the end of the first episode. Oh, we're getting close to it, yeah.
Holy shit.
At least Star Wars stays true to their transitions. That's crazy.
So,
you were right.
Are they going after May? Right. So are they going after May or are they going after OSHA?
They're going after OSHA, not May.
So her sister's been whacked since the get. Okay. Fuck me. Now here's my thing. This is really cool. But is it bad on the show that I figured it out that quickly?
No, because like when you logic, like if you would have told me, I would have been like, oh yeah, where is the tattoo? And things. And she had and the haircut so perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
The fight choreography that she was using was a bit different. The way she handled herself. No, I think it was pretty well
done.
Well done. And you figured it out early on type of thing. But as soon as you said it by accident to me, I was like, yeah, you know what? I could kind of see her having a twin.
It made too much sense. The thing that really gave it away was the Force part. So it shows that she has clearly been gone for a long time, whereas May is learning something.
The thing that gave it away for me is when you said if she died, she'd be okay.
You know, if I would have just hit my big yap shut, I would have been like, huh.
I mean, actually, truly, if you would have kept your Big Mac shut, I probably would have been shocked. I've been like, oh my God, was it a twin? Did you think it was a twin?
And I would have looked at you and went, I sure did.
But that didn't happen because you said twin. You just committed to the toy.
No, you first thought I said toy, and I was like, no, I should have said yes. I said toy. And I did commit. I talked about how there's been no toy reveals really for this show. And then you went, did you say twin? And then you had to go look at me. That's all you had to say. That's all you had to do. It's a bunch of cattywampus.
I thought we trust. Maybe because she's like, my twin murdered. So I guess they're gonna hunt for me no matter what. So I guess we cannot. What the fuck?
But here's the thing. If Master Soul already knows about May, then OSHA can go to him.
Then maybe they think May's dead, though.
Ooh, our first gold.
Do you like the gold?
I do and I don't.
I think it's rather pretty.
I like sticking with the traditional colors.
Red, green, white.
Red, green, white, blue, purple.
Orange. Gold. Same thing.
I say all that, and that's the color I use in Jedi Survivor.
Hypocrite. Do you have a parachute?
Seeing people use the Force never gets old. Put your sword away.
Pretty.
That's rough. Yeah, there she is.
Oh,
There's May.
stranger. Yeah, we gotta have more mysteries now. Okay. Okay. I'm intrigued.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Next episode, go.
Yeah, but we gotta pause anyways. Because
What?
I have an intro. Oh, what? Please.
No,
What
she
the?
just go right in the episode.
No, I did
Nope,
not.
I'm
Mine
skipping the
fucked.
Falcon Winter Soldier thing again.
Yeah, mine
Damn,
fucked up. I have
you're
to
fucked up.
just wait.
Okay, I'm at 0,
Okay,
0, 0. I'm at
that
the
one is
fading Disney
called
Plus.
Lost/Found. This one's called
Slash
Revenge/Justice.
Justices. All right, are we ready?
And 1 second.
Okay.
Okay. I am at the Disney Plus logo.
The fading one with a little bit of light at the top.
Mm-hmm.
All
Where are
right.
you at?
Yep. All right.
All right, give me 1 more
3.
second. I got to
Okay.
Hold on. Sorry. We're on a different episode. Can't promote episode 1 when it doesn't exist. Episode 2.
True. All right.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, and then it should bleed in.
Are we
You on the
skipping recaps?
recap?
Just letting it go.
We're just letting everything go.
Okay.
It's too
Even though we literally
complicated.
just saw all this.
Maybe you need a little recap.
I can't believe I was right.
I can't
To
believe
be
I was right.
fair, no, yours is the worst of the two. You killed somebody off the show.
Oh, remember, we are in a world where there is no such thing as a Sith. Do you remember that?
I do, and that really
That's one of
doesn't
the big
make
parts
sense.
that intrigues me, is that this is their first experience with dealing with a Sith.
But it isn't though.
What do you mean?
Episode 1 is dealing with the return of the Sith with Darth Maul.
Okay.
This is not the first time the Jedi have seen the Sith since then.
Well, maybe
God
we're before.
damn. There we go.
Maybe we're even before that.
Maybe. I hope they explain it.
Okay, but we have another question. So they're twins. But why
Yeah.
is she murdering the Jedi?
I think Osha was found by Soul. May escaped the fire, and her master found her.
Maybe. That might be too simple. I don't know this man. Has great prospects for death. Ooh.
Oh, I didn't realize he was floating.
You're tiring yourself.
That was stupid.
I mean, it was cool, but it was stupid. It was stupidly cool.
Or it was coolly stupid.
Oh, I thought I was going to stop in the air.
Dude, man, this guy's taking a heavy nap.
Okay, so the Jedi are as idiots as the Empire. Understood. Oh.
I like Daphne.
Can't get behind the makeup. Maybe it will get better with time.
I think it will. Her performance is really good though. It does.
So you're annoying. Understood.
Yours gonna just be that thing that just goes, even if you are on the cover of a fancy book, my dude, it does not mean that you are the most annoying character thus far in this show. Open.
What an interesting idea to do twins.
Is it though?
Also, like,
Or
how's the head not been spoiled for me? This has been out for several days.
I know.
Is that bad for the show? I feel like it's a little bad for the show.
I don't think it's bad for the show. I just think
But
everybody's talking about the fact that they killed off Carrie Ann Moss in the first 15 minutes of the show.
but I didn't even know they killed on Carrie. That was a guess. I was like, wouldn't that be so like what a crazy thing if they just murder her?
She has to come back in the flashback.
has to. There's no way you just use Carrie Ann Moss for that. Oh, it's you.
What up, wannabe Ezra Miller?
Ew, who wants to be Ezra Miller? 2, seriously, that's the dude from The Good Place.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, how rude.
I know you can't hear me.
But also, once again, who wants to be Ezra Miller? Like, genuinely. Question. No one.
Nobody.
No one does. Yeah, there you go. Ooh. Okay.
So the Wookiee is not a Padawan. The Wookiee is a master. Huh.
A Wookiee with a lightsaber.
That's not uncommon for Star Wars.
Not anymore, but like it's still really cool when it happens. I heard he looks like
Yeah.
a pampered like Shih Tzu, which is fun.
I mean, one of everybody's favorite episodes of the Clone Wars involves a Wookiee with a lightsaber. I mean, he makes a wood one.
He is quite good.
Who's also in that episode? The droid from Ahsoka.
Never finished that show.
You're gonna finish that show and you're gonna like it.
I don't. So I have not.
Man, you missed out on Ahsoka. You missed out on X-Men '97.
Both not great shows.
The entire internet would disagree with you.
I'm enjoying this more than the 5 episodes of Ahsoka I watched. I'm enjoying this more than the 5 episodes. I don't know why I only watched 5 of each of X-Men '97.
There's so much to divulge there. You got to remember it and still didn't enjoy it.
I told you, Zachary, it just wasn't really for me.
We're done. I'm gonna stop giving you X-Men '97 stuff. I'm done.
There you go.
Because if that won't get you, then you're not gonna like the rest of the show. Hold this for a second.
Are we going to have a flashback episode, or are we just going to do it intercutting?
Honestly, do it intercutting. I don't need a whole episode about them as young children with the maid running a house. They already established it. I don't need to see it.
Carrie Ann Moss.
I know when you like, show tell, don't show see, but I think for this instance, I think show see is fine.
I would disagree. It's a major red pen moment in writing. Oh, I like their relationship.
Mm-hmm.
It's gentle. It's not very common in Star Wars anymore.
It just also reflects the time that we're in. Like, there's no like real aggression going on, and like this is the first time in Star Wars lore that we're not dealing with a war. Like, nothing is truly going on that's that bad. We're dealing with a murder mystery, not in like war or anything. That's why seeing the negotiation aliens at the beginning of the first episode was crazy, Because in episode 1, they're bad people, but they're just general people walking around doing their thing. She's back again.
But and he's still sleeping. How long does a Jedi sleep?
Why would they remember her though?
So I mean, there's more.
That's how long.
Okay. You think his legs hurt?
Dude, when he stands up for the first time, his legs are gonna pop so hard. Just a.
Oh.
Whoa. Doesn't this make you want to play Jedi Survivor just a little bit?
Not really. I really just didn't care for it as much. It is making me excited for the new game, though.
What? Oh my God! Yeah, now Outlaws is like, phew!
Right? That I do agree.
This feels very Ray.
Do agree.
A little bit.
For what purpose?
Is he gonna drink the poison? I thought we were doing the right thing. Good. What?
See, I think we need a flashback.
Okay, scratch everything I said. We need what? How? He committed suicide.
Just gotta shut up.
And of course, OSHA's the one that finds him dead.
Yeah. I mean, if you have a twin, why not use her?
He's dead.
He's definitely dead. Don't touch the... Okay. Now hide it and say he's just sleeping with his eyes open.
Why hide?
Well, I mean,
she's trying to prove her innocence right now. Is you really think hiding the poison's a good idea? There you go.
Oh. Good thing we have Yord. I was just complaining.
Okay.
Minutes ago. Did you just touch a lightsaber beam?
No. He touched the shoulder.
Okay. We live in a different Star Wars world. But I don't really think that changed.
We then look at Soul's hand. He's missing 4 fingers. He can just only constantly give a thumbs up. Ooh. I love Jackie.
Once again, Yord is an idiot. I said it before.
He is.
Now we're back.
All he thought was force. I think Yord constantly forgets that notion that she used to be one of them.
Maybe he was within cahoots with Carrie Moss's character. Maybe it's more like an emotional thing.
Who, Yord?
I don't know. He's really
Soul feels more like he's connected to Inyarda than. How do they know what purple to get?
Maybe they like the same color.
Twins.
It's twinning.
It's 12. Good God.
Oh God.
Hi. Get in there and conversate. Shit. Shit. I like adding the huts. That's really good.
Interesting.
Were there four Jedi on the planet? Maybe?
I don't know. Oh, we're back. Okay. Okay.
I love the fact that Soul is wearing armor guard on his arm. That's like a prelude to what the Clone War will be. That's really cool. Title.
You get 4 minutes and 52 seconds. I will be in there. And if you have not.
I was right.
Ooh.
So Kilnaka's the Wookiee.
Must be.
Was that
The little Shih
sarcasm?
Tzu. No, I think you're
Okay.
correct.
It felt like sarcasm.
No, the little Shih Tzu. You're correct. If he's not pampered like a puppy, I swear to God, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh,
All right, there we go.
it's big.
We got May. I also like the fact that they sent Jackie back to the ship because she's a Padawan. She's not ready for this. That makes sense in Star Wars.
That's interesting. Oh, we're gonna full on do this now. Okay.
Why not take the opportunity? He's already here.
That's true. That's true. The hand movements are so
He's
interesting.
really good.
So she's still aiming, but it's interesting. She's aiming for the lightsaber, but she didn't take a lightsaber.
No. She doesn't want to add them to her collection, as Grievous would say.
She's also supposed to kill him without a weapon.
Yeah. Oh.
So that's gonna be the big question as well. That's cool.
I honestly think that that's the mystery of this show. I think the twin thing was supposed to be like kind of like a deviating off.
Uh huh.
You can turn his comms on from the ship. That's cool. I haven't heard that, but whoa.
That's interesting. What's the mark on her head? I don't recognize it.
If I can get a better look at it.
Whoa. Oh.
Yord.
She pulled a Batman.
Mm-hmm. Not the one you want to do that to. Oh, shit. Oshi.
Interesting.
I wish the Jedi garbs were done a little bit differently. That way you could tell them. That way you could tell the Jedi's apart.
But I wonder if it's intentional because it's almost like a war thing. Like, you know how the stormtroopers all look the same?
I got you. Okay. I like that.
Let me know your feelings first, and then we can send you to go save a Jedi.
Let's get to your soul.
You've been sitting on that one, haven't you?
For a little bit, yes.
Okay, I could tell.
That noticeable, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
We're doing Wookiee already? Okay, Star Wars. I can play.
It's pretty.
It is pretty.
This so looks so much like Dark Crystal. Oh.
You're not a Wookiee.
And thank you for letting them speak their native languages and not force them to do ridiculous other languages. Thank you, Star Wars. What does it say? Stay out of my freaking home.
It's his hair done like a puppy. I wonder who trained you.
All right.
5 minutes of credits.
That's ridiculous.
32. Only 32.
Oh.
But that being said,
All right.
This is a review portion. These are gonna be short little commentaries that we're doing this month for these.
Huh?
These are gonna be short little ones that we're doing this month for these.
What do you mean?
Well, the first episode was probably roughly around 40. This was about 8 minutes shorter than that. So we're going to suspect the rest of the season's probably going to be somewhere in the same variation
range. And we know that the show ends. The season ends in July.
Yeah, beginning of July. It's like the second week of July. All right, that being said, Zachary, let me know your thoughts and opinions on the first 2 episodes of The Acolyte.
So I have many differing opinions. First off, I really enjoyed this. I enjoyed this a lot more than I thought I was going to. Um, but I want to get my issues out of the way right now. I discussed it during the episode. I still don't understand the concept of this show with the Sith. Hopefully they can explain this to me, but if we're going off of canon, the Jedi have seen the Sith since this point. It is not shocking when Darth Maul is seen again in episode. It's shocking when they see Maul in episode 1. I know it's set 100 years prior, so maybe they're saying that when they deal with this Sith, he goes away for 100 years, and then we come back. But that also, they need to explain that to me. I really that needs to be explained. Some of the sets look really good. Some of the sets do not. Some
Which
of the
one?
costuming looks really good in the show, and some of the makeup does not look great in the show.
Go
Um,
deeper.
I don't think we we talked about with Daphne Keene's character. The makeup on her does not look particularly well.
The
Same thing going
coloring is
with
bad.
yeah, the same thing with the Green Jedi from the first episode, the one that talks to Soul in the temple. I don't think her makeup will particularly look very well.
Okay.
And you can also tell that they are reusing sets from other shows. The set that they were using for the Jedi Temple is the exact same one that they used for Obi-Wan Kenobi for the flashbacks.
Well, I mean, Jedi temples don't really change that much. I mean,
Yes, they do.
huh.
The temple looks very. It's 100 years after the events, or even longer than that when it comes to Kenobi.
I guess that's true. I guess that is true.
Um, one of my biggest issues with Star Wars TV shows is their lack of space. Like when they're in space, it's just pitch black. I will compliment this show when every time we're in space, there's always something going on in outer space. It's not just a ship flying through space. That's a big compliment to the show. The performances in this show are very good. Not all of them are hitting it for me, but the majority of them are. I think May. I don't know if this actress has an actual twin sister in life, but the CG when it's the two of them on the screen together looks seamless. That's really impressive. Daphne, I think, is doing very well. The fact that how do you say this man's name? Who plays Soul?
Oh, give me 1 second. Let me pull up the details, and I can
The
get
fact that
you.
this is his first time doing English is very impressive. The Green Jedi I do not like. She's very wooden, very stuttered. She doesn't really. It just feel that's the person we go to talk to. Yord, I don't get what his character wants to be. Like he wants to be all macho and I will
Lee
go
Jung Jae.
against. Thank you, Lee Jung Jae, very very good in this show. Carrie Ann Moss for the 5 minutes she's in the show, she plays like Trinity. She does Trinity very very well. But overall, the episodes together make a lot of sense. Watching them as a pair. If the concept of this show is a sci-fi murder mystery, I think they lost what a murder mystery is then because the mystery's already been solved. We already know who did the murders, and that's part of the show. I now think the actual mystery of this show is finding out who the master is.
Yeah.
And there are only so many places they can go. Like they've already talked about how they're not going to use any characters from the current canon because they can't. They can't be used. However, if we're going off of from the Old Republic to the High Republic, some Sith from the Old Republic could still be alive. This could easily be a Darth Malgus. This could be a Darth Revan if they wanted to be a Darth Revan. There's a good chance that it could be the Jedi from Jedi Survivor, the one who has his arm chopped off. This could be him, which would be very interesting. Like little stuff like that, they can work with if they want to. Overall, though, I had a good time. I have heard so many mixed things from people. Like some people absolutely love this, some people absolutely hate this, but that's pop culture now. Like there's no in between, unfortunately. I enjoyed it. I didn't love it. I enjoyed myself. This is by far the best. Besides Ahsoka, this is probably my favorite live action Star Wars series. This is way better than Book of Boba Fett. Way better than Book of Boba Fett.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree with that.
And I hate saying this, I really do. This is better than Obi-Wan.
Wow!
Spades,
So
this is way better than Obi-Wan. And I have nostalgia for Obi-Wan, but I can understand where shows lie.
The one you don't think has great makeup, the green one.
Mm-hmm.
She is from the comics and the novels.
Okay.
She is the only character that the creator, Leslie Headlead, or how you pronounce her name, has said that they're bringing in for the first season. If they get renewed for more, because she does have plans to do more in this world outside of this first season, that she is planning on bringing more people from the comics in the books to live action. This was the character that made the most sense for this story to be adapted.
So it's nice to know that the creator of this show actually cares about the content that she's creating. It's nice to see that in a director or a showrunner, because in past times with Star Wars, we've gotten showrunners for these shows that don't care about the content that they're making, and it shows within the show. But yeah, I liked it. I didn't love it, but I am excited to see where we go next. They definitely have me intrigued when it comes to May, like what they're gonna do. But there's 8 episodes and only 4 Jedi. So I'm assuming then that with now Indara killed, Torben is killed, I'm assuming poor Klanaka is not going to make it out alive. I could be wrong. And then we all have his soul. So then it's just going to be 7 episodes. Means 6 episodes for them to get soul in the finale.
I strongly feel that that's not what the series is about.
You think it's just about May and Osha?
I think that they set it up for you to be like, okay, this is going to be about these two people, or this girl trying to kill off these people who wronged her for whatever that reason is, because we still are not very clear. It seems like both sisters believe they both died, so maybe both are blaming the Jedi, one blaming the Jedi, one rejoicing in the Jedi, which is possible. Could be the reason why. Who knows? Also, who the Sith character is. I have a feeling the marking on her face plays a big factor into a bigger, because I know based on reviews that this is a story that as it progresses, more and more mysteries start to be, as a new mystery closes, a new one opens throughout the entire, like, at least the first 4 episodes, which is what reviewers got. And so, oh my god, people are so mean to Star Wars. This is fucking ridiculous. Sorry.
That's why I don't want to get anything online for the show.
I'm on IMDb. It has a current 4.5.
Because people suck. That's all there is to it. Again, you can't like it and you can't hate it. You have to be one of the two. You can't be in the middle. It's super annoying.
For me personally, I really enjoyed what I watched. It was one of those shows that I could have sat here and watched 5 more episodes probably of it.
Oh yeah,
I could have probably watched the entire thing with Zachary right now. Going back.
I would have been completely content.
So, and it's been a minute, in my opinion, because I've watched a few Star Wars shows where I had to wait, or for whatever reason didn't get to watch it when it aired, and I did not want to watch every episode back to back, where I felt like I could have took a break here. So that was nice and refreshing. It's been a minute since I felt this. I think Mandalorian season 2 was the first season of Star Wars on Disney Plus.
You actively kept up with.
Where I actively wanted to watch episode after episode back to back and wasn't allowed and was annoyed. To me personally, I feel like Star Wars has really gone downhill since Book of Boba Fett. I feel like that was the first wrong turn, and they're still trying to recover from that, in my opinion. Book of Boba Fett, and here's the thing: I didn't watch Andor. I have no conversation about Andor. Everybody who watches Andor really liked Andor. Good for Zachary. It's a very small little group of people.
Andor is the best thing Star Wars has put out since Rogue One, in my opinion.
And I hated Rogue One, which is why I didn't watch Andor. I thought Rogue One was one of the most boring movies I've seen in a very long time. Controversial take. I know. That's okay. But either way, not a lot of people watched it, is the moral of the story.
Unfortunately.
I don't understand how people, other than the conversation that Zachary had, and they might not answer why there's I know for a fact they don't understand what Sith are, because that's something that the reviews have talked about. And so maybe they are going to talk about it, why this is the first time they are recognizing a Sith.
I hope so.
But I do know it's a common conversation in the books. And so they might think, okay, if you really want to know, you can go read the source material. But I don't believe in that. I think you got to do the work on the TV show. That's my opinion. If you want to dive into the conversation. Yeah.
I shouldn't feel left out when it comes to the story because I can't keep up with 17 books and 33 comic books. Like it's not
and
my fault.
to be honest with you, when it comes to the twins, one sister doesn't seem like a Jedi to me at all.
Yeah.
And one sister seems like a white Jedi. The one verging in between will never see the right ground. And because we are coming off of Ahsoka, which is what the whole definition of that show really is, it's one of the big conversations of Ahsoka. If you take out the whole other part that, like, well, cared. No offense.
Ahsoka was good.
I think now that we've introduced the idea of a white Jedi, what that means and what that symbolizes, I think that could be what we're evolving here, because there is quite a few of them in the graphic novels. I can think of like 3. I read the first, I don't know, like 30 issues or something of the High Republic graphic novels. And
Did you enjoy them?
I thought they were okay. They weren't my favorite thing. I feel like my favorite thing they've done with High Republic so far would have been the briefness in Jedi Survivor, because it was brief. Touched on, I should say. That's probably the best, in my opinion, that they did do was Jedi Survivor. I didn't read the books. Maybe the books themselves are better, but I find it such a fascinating time in Star Wars history. And that's why I'm like, you can get mad over the fact of not having answers, and when it's over, if you want to make that judgment call, that's fine, but wait until it's over. But everything else, you can't be like, oh, it's not Star Wars. That's not true. This is a part of Star Wars we've never ever discussed or explored. So you can't say something's not Star Wars.
And Does that make any sense? And I think people are hating on this show simply because it doesn't involve the words Anakin Skywalker or Ahsoka Tano or R2D2. Like, it's different. It's not what people are used to seeing when it comes to Star Wars, and it's
they're also
refreshing, to be honest with you.
Not happy with the fact that the cast is. I mean, there's also the other part of.
I know. We don't have to talk about it. We don't have to talk about it.
That's not, because I think they're doing a phenomenal job. I'm really happy for Amanda Lynn-Stenberg. I really hope this is the big break that her career has been looking for.
She's fantastic in the show so far.
I love her. I've loved her for a long time.
She can hold scenes by herself. She holds herself against these other actresses. I thought her and Carrie-Anne Moss, for the short time they were on screen together, you could feel the tension the entire time. The one thing I will also denote this show on, if they do end up not using her again, is Carrie. That was the biggest pull about this show, was her. And if we only got her for that long, then you shouldn't have talked about her. That should have been a big surprise for when the show starts, is her. But she is used so much for promotional material. She was used to promote this show heavily at Celebration last year. And if that's it, then what was the point? And she should have been a surprise.
Like, I would have to, once again, I know that there are leaks. I remember hearing something about that. A few of the big plot points that happen towards the end of this are online. So do be careful now that we're talking about it in the world. There's a good chance they could try to find you. You know how the internet seems to work nowadays.
Unfortunately, it does.
So do be careful out there. Because I do know some of the things did leak because people were pissed off about how they were doing this show. And so people were like, oh, I'll just leak it so no one watches it, was essentially what the answer was.
I think that worked out.
But I don't know if Carrie-Anne Moss being revealed to death could have been in the trailer. I really don't know I didn't watch them, but it's either she dying or the twins was in the trailer. I can't remember which one. One of those was revealed.
The twins was in the trailer. Carrie-Anne dying was not.
Because, like, why would you reveal Carrie-Anne Moss? Like, that was just, we like, oh my God, you're dying. I was joking. It was a joke. I'm sorry for murdering you. 2 seconds later.
But how does it make you feel if she doesn't show up again? Like, would you be
okay
upset?
With that? No. It's. I always think back to like Drew Barrymore in Scream. You promote something so heavily with a character, and you're pleasantly surprised when it seems to be a fake out. If you can do it correctly, and we'll see if they do it correctly, then there's like this long longevity that she'll have, because it's like, oh my God, did you watch The Acolyte? You should watch the first 10 minutes. I promise you'll be intrigued, type of thing. And sometimes that's more better than her being in like 14 episodes of the show. You know what I mean? The big thing here, the only thing other TV show I saw her in was Jessica Jones, and I personally didn't really like the fact that she was in so much of Jessica Jones. I don't know. I think she can do Trinity, which is why Zachary referenced Trinity at the beginning of this. But I don't really know how much range she has past that. So it might have been better to be like, hey, you can play a Jedi for a few seconds, and then
How'd you feel about the fight choreography?
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. I really like. I mean, I love force fighting so much, though. I think that's probably what really makes me so excited about, because obviously they're not doing a lot with anything else. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see when lightsabers actually become a part of the action and stuff. I feel like we're still pretty far off from that, but
that's where I think Star Wars has had the hardest time when it comes to these shows is lightsaber fights, because whenever we watch lightsaber fights, they always seem so much slower, because in some case, one or another, someone is still having issues with the lightsaber. I know that was a lot of people's issues with Rosario Dawson and Ahsoka, is that they felt like everybody was being slow for her because she was still having trouble keeping up with the timing on the sabers. And I felt the same. The only show I think so far has done lightsabers correctly is Obi-Wan, and that's simply because Hayden and Ewan McGregor have years of training with sabers. Like, that's not something that they're going to common doing.
I didn't really care for Obi-Wan's. Like, to be fair, lightsaber battles, I've not seen a good lightsaber battle since, and some people don't even think this is a good lightsaber battle. I enjoyed it.
Is it Force Awakens?
It is not Force Awakens, no.
Oh.
This is the last one. Rise of
Skywalker. Them fighting on
the rock in the middle of the ocean. Or I think that's how it's been so long. But you can picture
it. What he's mentioning, if you haven't seen Rise of Skywalker, which is fine, is them fighting on top of the. It's a bad movie. It's them fighting on the Death. It's them fighting on the Death Star after Rey goes to look for the key.
Yeah. It's between Kylo Ren and Rey, and that was the last truly edge of my seat lightsaber battle I think I've seen. I mean, I enjoyed.
Force Awakens still has the best one for me.
I enjoyed Ahsoka's episode of Mandalorian. I liked some of her lightsaber action.
Oh, the fight between her and
I don't know what that is, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But I've not been really impressed with Ahsoka overall, like the lightsaber. I think Sabine Wren, the little bit of use that I got to see of her when I have 2 episodes. I looked at that, by the way. I only have 2 episodes.
It's not hard to finish.
You should probably.
You should.
I probably should. Okay, well, that's the Acolyte. These should be coming to you on Wednesdays. That is the goal day, to watch it the day after, like we did for Chucky. We just won the day of it coming out, just not logically able for us.
It's too much at the moment, unfortunately.
But yeah, movie commentaries. However, Zachary, do you want to announce yours, because we're watching yours first?
Fuck yes, I do. Patience is a goddamn virtue, ladies and gentlemen. Netflix was like, hey, Zach, I know it's been a tough couple of weeks. We're going to give you a present out of nowhere. I'm like, what do you mean? Godzilla -1 is on Netflix, ladies and gentlemen. We are watching Godzilla -1. Let me repeat that to you. We are watching Godzilla -1. I didn't think for at least another year we get to watch this movie, and now we do, and I'm so excited. Jacob, how you feeling?
Mixed. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a bit mixed about it.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, we're gonna be watching. We'll try to get to it next week. Is the plan for Godzilla? We don't date yet. Once we do, you'll find out, because we'll be live. My pick for the month of June, outside of these, once again, these will be weekly as we did Chucky, is A Quiet Place Part 2. At this very moment in time, I haven't seen it. Zachary has not seen it yet, but I do want to see A Quiet Place Day 1 beforehand. I gotta make sure that it doesn't come out the 28th. I think it comes out the 21st. I'm gonna double check that.
Of what? June or July?
June. It comes out this month.
I think
I know it comes out. I'm gonna double check it. If it's the 28th, we'll watch it in July, because I do want to watch A Quiet Place Day 1 first. Just because I don't want to be over Quiet Place by the time I get to it, and that's one of my most anticipated movies of the year. And if not, I do have a backup.
Keep talking.
Okay. You poked your finger up as if you had something to say.
I will hear in a second.
I do have a backup. I have 2 backups that we could choose from.
June 27th.
Okay, so I will have I have 2 backups. Quiet Place Part 2 we will be watching. The plan is to watch in July. I decided not to put Zachary through Pearl. So
That's not putting me through anything. We watched X together.
I know, but I don't really feel like watching Pearl.
Oh, I'm actually excited to see Maxine, so I think
you don't have to watch Pearl to see Maxine.
Oh, then hey, I'm fine.
In all honesty, you don't need to.
Because Pearl's a prequel.
It is a prequel. It takes place in the early 1900s. Yeah, 1930s.
Oh, so X goes into Maxine.
Yes.
Why can't people shoot films in chronological order?
Maxine was never supposed to be made.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Either way,
F me.
We have 2 options. I'll put it up. You guys here can comment down below, or Zachary can throw his 2 cents in. Mad Max Fury Road, or The Strangers.
It's like asking me if I want to eat cheesecake or a piece of Brussels sprout. Obviously, we're going with the cheesecake. Fury Road. Duh.
That's if we can get a hold of a copy. There's a lot of,
Pick The Strangers if it's easier to do.
There's a lot of factors. Scaring Zachary might be on a high list of mine. I was also thinking possibly like Electra or something are those lines.
April's over.
I know.
Save it.
But
Save it.
Wouldn't it be kind of fun?
It would be. Sure.
Think about it.
If it goes with our group pick, then sure. Let's fuck it. Let's watch Electra. It's on Disney Plus.
So we have a few options. I'll make a few thumbnails.
Stupid. It could be so much fun. The tattoo
guy. I'll probably put a poll. I won't put a poll up. Zachary will do a number generator. He'll go 1 through 3, and I'll make sure I have all the thumbnails created.
Now I want to watch Electra.
Yeah, if you don't watch it, you still can. It's still possible.
Oh, that's so funny.
That being said, Zachary.
Oh man, if you pick Electra, I'm picking Daredevil. Anyway, guys, like, rate, subscribe. Yeah, that's happening.
Daredevil first, then. That's so stupid.
Not really.
Yes, it is.
Like, rate, subscribe, hit that comment section. Let us know what you thought of the Acolytes 1 and 2. And we will see you guys next week for the Acolyte 3. Until then, goodbye.